What's up? This is Mint Condition. You know I got soul.com.
The new album, Music at the Speed of Life, it's out now. Can you just kind of introduce us to it? Tell us about the project.
Well, Music at the Speed of Life is a CD that was recorded in real time, thus the name. But it's basically as we were going through our experiences in life and you know, challenges and everything. You know, if you met a girl and got close with her, that would be in the music in the morning, and then the afternoon, if you broke up with her, that would be in the music in the afternoon. It was just as life was happening, we were recording, and it's representative of our many influences in music. You know, like in the Midwest, there wasn't a lot of urban radio, so basically the stations played everything. So when we're growing up, it'd be, you know, from Stevie Wonder to Queen, you know, it's like the whole gamut was on the station. So we were influenced by all of that, not to mention some world music like reggae, calypso, and all of that went into it. So this CD really gives you everything. We didn't run from that or try to like water it down to some kind of like commercial, you know, thing here. So it just comes out giving you the breadth of what we are musically.
And you guys released your album 7 last year, you know, so what kind of motivated you to get right back at it and come out with this album this year?
I think, like in the past, the one of the older ways of doing business was coming out with records every 2-3 years or something, but now we're finding out that even our audience that's grown with us over the years, their appetite is more so in line with the younger folks. You know, they want some new stuff, you know, in a timely manner, you know. So we just figured we'd build on that momentum from 7, which did very well. Grammy nomination, toured with Prince, TV show, the Way Black Wind show on TV One. And we just thought we'd ride along on that success and get some new product out as soon as possible, and it's worked out well for us.
You mentioned the appetite of your fan base. You know, do you feel like you can just at this point, you know, satisfy them, or do you always feel like you're trying to reach new fans at the same time?
Well, as artists, we're always looking to grow as artists. So, however, you have to kind of pay attention to your regular clientele and give them kind of what they want. They kind of seem over the years, they seem to gravitate toward our more of our power ballads, kind of more so, you know. But we always, you can listen to any of our records, we always have some songs on there that are kind of on the left a little bit, you know, a little different. So,
and our fans have come to expect it. You know, if we come out a little too, we have come out where they have asked for more stuff that is edgy or more stuff that is to the left, you know. So, I mean, for us, it's a great thing because we're not pigeonholed too much where they just expect, for instance, ballads. Whether they love them or not, and those are typically the songs for us in the past that have blown up more so. But when they come see us, they want to hear everything. You know, they want to hear our full gamut, whether it's from alternative, funk, whatever we do, they want to see it.
Okay. And the lead single, Believe in Us, is out. Talk about the creation of the song.
It just came from a conversation I was having with a young lady in her kitchen, and we were talking about a bunch of different things. We were talking about us possibly being together. We were talking about the way I looked at her and I viewed her a certain way. We had that conversation, and she mentioned where some of the lyrics came from. She mentioned that her ex told her the same thing, and I was like, but this is real though, everything that I was telling her, and it was. And we got to talking about religion, and she had her own twist on God. We were gonna eat, and I was like, let's say prayer, and she was like, I don't pray before I eat, and it was like, it was just real cocky the way she came off, like she was too good. She was like, I don't believe in people to do that. So she has her own belief in the way, the way God is, and that's where the lyric came from. Could you believe in God like I believe in God?
Yeah. Okay. And you feel like the rest of the album as well is based on real life stories like this, coming from your inspiration like that?
I would probably say 80 to 90%. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, talk about some of the collaborations on the album. You got, Jazzy Jeff, you got Brother Ali on there. Kind of how did those come together and how was it like working with them?
The track that Jazzy Jeff is on, what's the name of it? Probably
49 cents.
No.
Brother Ali? I'm sorry.
Jazzy Jeff.
I'm sorry. It's Go My Life, sorry.
Go My Life. I'm sorry. I just got into it with a road manager, so my mind was somewhere else. So anyway, The Girl of My Life. I had that track, a long time ago, and we were touring with Jazzy Jeff and Jill Scott and Anthony Hamilton, and so I knew back then that I wanted to have him on this. I saw him on this track a long time ago, so I asked Stoke to give him a call, and he gave him a call, and 649 changes. Jeff was working on the track. I suggested Brother Ali. I knew he would be perfect for it, and he did like the best verse that, I don't think nobody could have came in and did a better job than what he did on that track.
Yeah.
It was like, you could have got the 10 best dudes, and I don't think nobody could have touched it like that. And then there's a gentleman named Bobby Ross, Avila. He produces for Usher and Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. He did the Talk Box. We wanted to get another friend of ours to do Talk Box. Actually, Roger Troutman Jr. We wanted him to do it, but something happened in his life where he wasn't able to do it, and so I called the next best person, which is Bobby Ross, and he came in and did Talk Box.
Cool. You guys have had success at this for over 2 decades now. Has it been a challenge to keep your music evolving and current sounding, or has it been like a natural progression for you guys?
It's pretty natural. We, for the most part, each of us to different degrees, kind of keep our ears to the street, and pay attention, especially to what the younger sector's doing. A lot of the hip hop and the alternative, and a lot of the younger groups now are they're like a hodgepodge of like everything. So we kind of, it's natural for us to kind of listen to what's going on and try to keep up, along with the music and technology too, since that's a big part of what we do too. So we got to keep up with that as well.
This is probably not a fair question, but like with the way consumer, music preferences are changing, do you feel like you guys, if you were a young mint condition coming out for the first time today, would kind of struggle to find success, with like your original sound?
I think we're right in there.
Yeah?
I think we could return for it, because when we started, things were a little bit homogeneic, so to speak. It's like every R&B sounded like R&B, but now I don't think you have R&B now. I mean, it's almost like it's all mixed in, and so it's really a lot of what we are is kind of like hybrid music, like it's a bunch of everything, or we say gumbo, so I think we would fit in, and
I think
when you're new, it's just shock value, no matter
Right.
who you are, that shock value when you first come out, you're someone different, and then after that, people get used to you, and they're looking for the next shot, so I think that we would definitely provide the shock value today if we were younger.
Yeah.
I think we could release Pretty Brown Eyes today.
Yeah.
I think it would do well.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe tweak it,
Right.
put some different, but I think as is, for the most part, I think we could release that.
Add some vocoder to it.
Yeah, add some, just kind of spice it up a little bit, seasonings on it, and re-release it.
With all you guys' time spent in this industry, how do you stay motivated to keep making good music? Because I know a lot of artists, they kind of lose motivation. They turn to outside writers and producers, but you guys are able to do it organically yourselves and keep sounding good. So what's the key for you guys?
Well, we can only release so many records, so many CDs, and we're all fighting for space on the CD to tell our story.
Yeah.
or to tell what we're feeling that year.
Okay.
So, you know, maybe like 2 years, one person might be carrying the torch because he's got so much to say, or Stove might be carrying the torch, he's got so much to say, or whomever. And, you know, the next year might be the next person. So there's so many tracks that everybody here is sitting on that we want to release, that we're holding on to for ourselves, that we don't want to give to anybody else because we're just waiting for that. It's like Prince sitting on 20 CDs that he might be,
Yeah.
you know, but it's spread out over the 5 of us.
Right.
And it's one might be his feelings, his thoughts, or what he's feeling musically, and we'll get to that soon. You know, and it goes around. So yeah, I think it's so much that we want to say and do. If we could do it in a year's time, it would be it would be crazy. But it's so much everybody here wants to say musically that we're just waiting our turn, and it's going to carry us for a while.
So I'm guessing you guys have no plans of slowing down anytime soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like that.
Yeah. So just to kind of wrap up, you know, what's the journey been like, you know, as you've seen your fans evolve with you and stay with you on this journey? Have they been there right with you the whole time? Have you experienced that?
Some of the best fans ever. I mean, people always talk about their fans being, our fans have held us down without a single on the radio, without a CD in the store, and when we can't come to town, it's just like 90% of the shows we do around the world is sold out.
Right.
So without a CD, you know, so when the CD comes out, it just gives them something else to ask for, because they're constantly calling out something from an old CD so the best fans, they really give us a lot of support. We just launched some T-shirts and stuff, a line of stuff on our website, and it's been selling so well. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, our fans are really great. They've been supporting, and every time we release something, they're already waiting for the next thing. So we got a great fan base.
It's a beautiful thing. Cool. So that's all we got for you. Anything you guys would like to add?
Definitely find out where we're going to be at and what we're doing. You know, go to makingthismusic.com. Our Facebook is there. You know, Twitter, everything is right there. You know, let's be friends.
Cool. And can you guys do a drop for us? It's YouKnowIGotSoul.com.
So,
You know I got some.
Yeah.
alright, we should do so we're making this. You know, I got soul. .com. If I say so, you know I got soul. What's up? 1, 2, 3. What's up? This is Mint Condition. You know I got soul.com.